that brings us to Giannis.
Whew.
So I absolutely, positively, I understand fans don't want to trade VJ. I understand you listening don't want to trade VJ. I get it. I understand. I absolutely cannot believe that all of a sudden at WIP, professional sports people, up and down, we get paid to do this. All of a sudden, you're a heretic if you want to trade VJ Edgecombe.
That's a big word right there.
For the third best player in the NBA. At worst, the third best player in the NBA with Giannis.
Yeah.
Averaging 28, 10, and 5 this year, 2 MVPs, a finals MVP, a championship, has not been lower than 7th in MVP voting for 9 straight years.
A decade, basically.
And all of a sudden, everybody at WIP is some process person that just wants to watch the young guys grow. No. Let the young guys grow.
No.
Everybody wants to hold on to VJ rather than getting Giannis.
No.
What exactly are we hoping VJ turns into? Like, what calculation is there with VJ where he becomes the best player on a title team? And I asked Joe Giglio earlier, what is the best possible scenario for VJ? And he said Dwyane Wade. And Dwyane Wade needed Shaq to win a championship and LeBron to win a championship. And that is absolutely the best case scenario for VJ. Everybody loves the young guys till they wake up one day and they are Bryson Stott or Alec Boehm. And they're almost 30 years old. And you keep waiting for them to turn into what you were expecting them to turn into, and they don't. I keep looking at every single one of these people on this friggin' graphic on our social media of the WIP employees who don't want to trade VJ Edgecombe. There's Rhea Hughes. What? You are so fraudulent. Staring me in my face. You complained about the process for 10 years because it was just hope. Hope. And what is VJ? It's just hope. What is Giannis? He is the third best player in the NBA. There's Elliott Shore-Parks, fraudulent. James Seltzer, thirst master supreme. Joe DeCamara. Do you know what these people will be doing in a year if we're just hanging on to Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe?
Ripping them.
You know what they'll be doing? They won't even be watching the Sixers because the Sixers will be 2 games over 500. You'll be going to bed early and you'll be talking about the Eagles every single morning of February and March and April as we do not have a title contender. I love VJ Edgecombe. I love it. And if somebody else trades for Giannis and we never had a chance, okay, whatever. I would love to watch VJ grow. If you have the opportunity to trade for one of the 3 best players in the NBA who is still performing at that level, the goal is to win a championship. That's the whole point. So if you don't trade for Giannis and you hang on to Tyrese Maxey and VJ, what is your path for going to win a championship? Because everybody here tells me that Joel Embiid is not the path to win a championship. Okay, so how are you adding a player to the team that is good enough? Because Maxey isn't good enough to be the best player on a championship team. We all know that's true. VJ most likely will not be the best player, but you know who is? Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is available for trade by 3 p.m. tomorrow. You make the trade. That's it. It's sad to see the young guys go. It is. But you make the trade because he's so good. And it's just like, DeCamara, fraud. Richie, fraud. Rhea, fraud. Seltzer. Does he even watch the Sixers? Giglio, fraud. Hugh, fraud. Fritz.
Oh, come on, man.
Shut up. Prospect hugger.
I love it. I would be bummed to trade for Giannis.
Well, all these shut up. All these Phillies prospects. Nobody's ever even any good. You should have traded a bunch of them for a great player. It's
the
that
Phillies
simple.
have nothing to do with this.
It's that simple.
Listen.
It's that simple.
Listen.
Yes.
Listen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Spike Eskin. Bravo. that was awesome, brother.
Well, it's simple.
I don't even know where to add into that.
But simple.
That was awesome.
Okay.
From beginning to end there. I apologize for jumping in there a little earlier.
No, it's okay.
Because I got excited about the picks, and my whole excitement is about Giannis.
Yes.
So you eventually got to where I was all on board with everything.
Yes.
Hey, but great opening, man.
Sorry.
My goodness.
Sorry. I had to get over the McCain thing first.
Yes, and I can respect that.
It happened right as we were going on the air. He's my favorite Sixer.
Yeah, I can respect that. But you're spot on with your take on this whole Giannis for VJ Edgecombe thing. And I don't know if this is a prelude to the Giannis potential trade, but this certainly feels like it.
It feels like something.
Feels like he just gathered a bunch more assets.
It feels like
some
something.
more things. So until this thing is final, and we got other reports out there that we'll get into where, quite frankly, if the Sixers are willing to put Edgecombe in a deal, it makes it the most attractive deal the Bucks could possibly get.
It does.
Oh my goodness.
It does.
How can you not be excited about that? That's where my focus is at.
Well,
the fact that we rarely have an opportunity where we can offer the best package for a superstar when really all you need now is for him to be okay with coming.
That's it.
That's all you need right now is for him to be okay with coming. And B, to be okay with him coming here. Oh, my God.
So here,
oh, my God.
Let me paint this to you.
Man.
And everyone who is so excited for we're so excited with the young guys. We're so excited for the young guys. I ask you, why then, every time I look at Sixers tickets, is it $12 to get into the game? If everyone's so excited, how many of these people are going to games? But I can tell you one thing. If they trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo, the first game he plays at the Xfinity Mobile Arena, the get-in price for tickets is going to be $200, and every single one of these people in this graphic, Joe DeCamara, John Ritchie, Rhea Hughes, James Seltzer, they'll be using their press pass for the first time this season to go see Giannis.
Shots fired, man.
Well, it's
Shots
true.
Fired. Yes.
It's true.
It is true. It is true, and I love it.
It's true.
You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. You're talking about one of the three best players in all of basketball, still in the prime of his career. He comes here. He's more than likely, he's open to the idea of being extended here. So now you're going to have him here for the next 5 years.
Yes.
And the window is still open, man.
Yes.
With him and Tyrese Maxey. You imagine the pieces you can put around those guys. And I'm not to mention Joel Embiid, when healthy, is a top 5 player in the league. Like not even to mention him. He is the greatest add-on.
Yeah, it's just extra.
Seen. Yeah,
it's just extra
to have him here, but to have Giannis with Maxey for the next 4 to 5 years and the potential to add wing pieces around these guys, this is a no-brainer. And I like Edgecombe. I do. This gives you a much greater chance of getting to the NBA Finals and potentially winning the NBA Finals if you have this. Having Maxey with Edgecombe and hoping that you at some point get to add a star at some point in 2 or 3 years. Are you kidding me? You're eliminating the hope part.
Yes, it's not hope anymore.
Yeah, it's not even hope anymore.
It's just like I fail to see.
It's a no-brainer to me, man. It just is.
And everyone who is telling me who they're so excited to watch these young guys, how many of you were up at 10 o'clock last night watching a West Coast game?
Not me.
Nobody. And how many would be if Giannis was on the team? Lots of people.
Me?
It's just, I'm sorry. Everybody wants to, and the 215-592-9494, would you do the deal? And let's just say the deal is Paul George, VJ Edgecombe, a pick or two for Giannis. Looking at it, if you don't do it, I don't know what the path to a championship is.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
We're here to win a title.
Win a title. That's the point.